So hello and welcome to my bike restoration project. Here we have a 1995 Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R, which is in a bit of a sorry state for itself, if I'm honest. I'll take a look around the bike here and you'll kind of see the condition it's in, but main things to note, I'm going to give you a nice list of all the major problems with it that I've found so far as we go around, but currently the most obvious problem that isn't really in the video, you can't really tell, is that it sounds like the valves are tapping to some extent. It doesn't sound too bad though, so I'm sure I can get this fixed by just re-spacing the valve clearances, and that it should be alright. But like I said, as we go around here, I'll show you some of the other problems this bike's having. But it shouldn't be a particularly difficult restoration. There's nothing critically wrong with the bike, as far as I'm aware. I could bite my own words there, but yeah, looking around to the front end here, the headlights do work, though there are no indicators. But as you'll see in a second here, we have some problems with the forks, which I'll come to. So yeah, here you can see the there seems to be some kind of hard setting putty on the forks, and I believe this is because one of them is kind of cracked. As you will see, the bars will move in a way that they're not really supposed to. Yeah, it's not a great noise. The other most obvious issue with the front end of the bike is that there is one caliper completely missing. We have a nice caliper on this side, which is good, I guess, to start. However, on this side, there is no caliper at all, which is going to have to be sourced, and then I'm going to have to figure out how to actually connect that caliper up with the existing lever, or get a new brake lever for the front. We'll see either way. The other thing to note that I found after getting this bike is that looking at the oil level, it appear to be that the bike is overfilled with oil quite significantly. When I get the bike level here, you'll see the oil actually goes above the window entirely when the bike is level, which is not great. That's a problem. Yeah, moving around, there seems to be no problems with the exhaust, which is good. Gear selector on that side of the bike is fine. The rear brake caliper is fine, needs bleeding and pads, but not too bad. The electronics all seem to work as they should, aside from the battery, which is completely dead and it needs a replacement. But that's not too difficult. You can see there the ECU and the fuse box and the brake fluid reservoir. Definitely needs a clean in there. The rear lights do also work, I should mention, although there are no indicators. Now down here is more interesting. As we can see, looking at the stator motor, it's a bit scuffed, but what we can really notice is that there is no stator motor gasket. There is just some kind of sealant on it instead, which seems to do the job. However, it's not ideal and that needs to be replaced. The liquid there is water, not oil, from where the bike's been sat in the rain a little bit. Oil filter down there, that will probably also need to be changed. Yeah, overall, not looking terrible. I think this shouldn't be a particularly difficult restoration, aside from maybe doing the valve clearances. Probably be the most difficult thing here. So yeah, come back for part 2, which will probably be quite a while from now. But in part 2, hopefully I'll have some kind of updates on the progress here. It does run, but I kind of would like it to run better.